What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So I took a few days off from creating content, right? And I think it was Friday when YouTube exploded. There have been things leading up, right? I think for me it was important to take a step back from YouTube, enjoy time with friends and family. We went to the Mariachi Fest at the Hollywood Bowl on Saturday. Partied like a motherfucker, right? Had a party bus, had a great time. I was laid up all day yesterday, but I have been keeping an eye on the comment section, right? And it's a trip. It really is. I want to say this in all sincerity, man. In all seriousness. YouTube is very dangerous right now. I don't think people understand. I think some people think it's a game. I'm hoping. I mean, listen, man. Phone calls are being made. People are upset. People got family. People got friends, and their friends and their family get. Hey, man. I tell people all the time. All the content creators who I have spoken to in the past and currently with all this stuff going around, and I always tell them the same thing. I'm allergic to beef. I come from an era where I know what real beef is. I try my best not to move based on my ego. YouTube's full of some grown-ass men. I can't tell another grown-ass man what to do. It's not my place. But those that I have spoken to, I ask them, think of their loved ones. You know, it's like on the yard. Let me give you an example. It's like on the yard, man. Somebody does a pegada. They go and move on somebody. They whack somebody, right? Boom. They do their thing. They shine. They're under the spotlight and they shine, right? And I've said this before. They're doing their thing. Everybody on the yard is watching. After the incident is over and they cuff them up, and there'll be a conversation probably right there while everybody's, down. Like, damn, man, homie did that, huh? Hell yeah, he was on his ass. Hey, what's for chow tonight? It's over. They have moved on. Anybody on YouTube, I just hope that you remember, man. Like, I don't like negative energy. I have people in the comments, why don't you speak on what this man is doing? Why don't you speak on what that man is doing? That's not what men do. It's one thing to create content and we're having a good time. It's another thing to be able to take the temperature of the room, of the situation. To pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes. See, I think some people, they're not getting those phone calls yet. They're not understanding how serious it is. And I want to remind everybody, man, look, I don't give a fuck who it is. Even these cats that talk shit about me. It's just talk. Believe me, I know. But I wish everybody well, man, because listen, man. They have Juras monitoring all this shit, man. Especially when you have a genre called the prison channel genre. I've reached out to a few people. And I wish them the best. Things are going to play out the way they play out, man. I just hope I just hope it's going to be all right, man. And as far as people asking me to speak on what another man speaks on, ask that man. Whatever videos have come out, ask them. You know, I've been on YouTube almost 6 years, I think, right? I've got involved in 3 things, I believe, so-called YouTube beefs, right? And I don't dwell on them. I say what I got to say. They say what they got to say. I move on. And if they say 1,000 more things, I've moved on. You know, there's an old saying, a fool needs to win the argument. A wise man just needs to be heard. I'm not going to go in circles. I'm not threatened. I'm damn sure not stupid. You know, I sat in them cages. I sat in them dungeons. I sat in them concrete boxes the last time for over 24 years. I had 5 months out before that where I did over 3. You know, maybe some people just didn't get enough prison time. Then again, I will say this. Some people feel very offended right now and they feel they got to do what they got to do. Again, I wish them well. I can't speak and will not speak for anyone but myself. Shit is dangerous, man. I can't stress that enough, and I'm hoping that cooler heads will prevail. Because if shit goes sideways, it's going to be just like on the yard. Damn, he did that. What are we having for dinner? That will be the extent. And what happens? Maybe somebody winds up in jail. Maybe somebody winds up no longer breathing over some shit on YouTube, man. There's a lot of trolls that are, they want to egg it on. Or I don't even want to say trolls. Some people that's just still their mindset, right? And it's a YouTube disagreement, yet street punishment, penitentiary punishment. Both of those places are dead serious. Are we YouTubers or are we gangsters? Are we YouTubers or are we pintos? I'm a YouTuber, eh? Tomorrow I'll go back to regular content. But I don't like where things are at right now. As a man, I can only control what I do. I try to have interactions with people. Everyone knows that if they've spoken about me, it's only one person. No, there's 2 right now. But everyone who has spoken about me, I've made that phone call to see, hey, what is this, right? And everyone has answered except one person, right? And it is what it is. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a gangster. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. I tell you about life through my eyes. I tell you about my experiences, right? I try to show people that the streets and the penitentiary are not a place you want to be. And I stick to that. It ain't a place you want to be. It is not a place I want to go back to. I don't know how any of this shit's going to end. But hopefully it ends well. Hopefully cooler heads will prevail and we understand that our egos mean nothing. Those who we love mean the most. With that, man, I'm done with this video. Like I said, I'll be back to regular content tomorrow. I just felt like I wanted to get this off my chest, man, that, You know, I don't give a fuck who's trying to talk shit about me. More power to them, man. YouTube's big enough for all of us. But stop asking me to speak for someone else. I can't. I don't think for them. I don't speak for them. With that, man, everybody please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out.